अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरहतिसे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो। First of all, my humble obeisances in the lotus feet of my Paramaradhya Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnu Bhasi Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami and my Shiksha Guru or Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnu Bhasi Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaja. In conclusion to our last class yesterday night, the conclusion is that separation only in the mode we can accept if he adds something helps to increase the enjoyment of meeting. As one devotee told, then how we can reconcile the words of Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj? We are not philosopher or anything. But I think no need of being philosopher. For beginners, he told that you must follow separation. Because from endless time we have forgotten Krishna, and thus a sadhak bhakt should always repent, weep, and feeling separation in bhajan. And if he does not feel separation more, weeping like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu you saw, like other devotee Narottam Thakur, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, all. They used to weep for Krishna. So for beginners, we are in the way of separation. And we must know that, oh, we have forgotten Krishna for endless time. So our bhajan will be all like this, in separation. But for the matured devotee, for them themselves think that I am feeling separation, but they will not want that anyhow Srimati Radhika feels separation from Krishna. Atati jad bhavan anhikananam trutijugayate tvam apashyatam kutilakuntalam sri mukhanchate jada udikshatam pakshkritrisham. Gopis are giving cost to Brahma. You don't know creation. Oh, you made us only 2 eyes given, and after that you get what? Eyelids.
Always blinking.
Always
Blinking.
You don't know anything. If I was Brahma, or you should go away, and any new Brahma will come, and he will follow me. Then he will make thousands and thousands of eyes throughout whole body, without lids. Without lids. And we will see, when Krishna is coming from grazing cows, and when he coming and going, gopis are telling that very eagerly for whole long day waiting. Now he is coming. And when he comes and we see, but two things. Ears come from drops. Tear drops coming. And they gave so much obstruction in looking Krishna, seeing Krishna. And secondly, we have one eyelids. So at that time Krishna is in front of us. And if he shaken, we cannot see Krishna by tears or by eyelids. It seems for us, Jugayitam, thousands and millions of Jug has been gone, feeling so much separation. And if we want that they should be separated always because it is her, then what will they of the gopis? In moment they will die. So if you want to make them die, and you are happy, then you can say like that, your separation mood is high. So anyone will not. If I will ask who has raised the question that do you like that for always Radha and Krishna should be separated and they should feel separation? He cannot see. And if he is saying, then it means that he has no bhakti at all. So, in conclusion, we added it. Kavi Karnapur, you know the name of Kavi Karnapur. Very high class of devotee. He chose the chopped, sucked the toe of feet of Mahaprabhu, and he became highest class of Kavi. Poet, writer too. He has written Vrindavan Champu, Ananda Vrindavan Champu, very famous, like Gopal Champu of Srila Jiva Goswami. But Kavi Karnapur is more senior than Jiva Goswami. He wrote all these things up to Ras Leela. And in that holy Leela and other swing and others. But he never described that Krishna went with Baladev Prabhu to Mathura and he sent Uddhav. Never he told. Because he could not tolerate the separation. If Mathura goes, then his Swamini Ji Radhika will die. So he never. In Braj, when Krishna used to go for cow grazing, at that time, very hardly, they used to feel separation. And at that time, one group of gopis used to sing Gopi Gi, Venu Gi. Thus, they used to save their lives. So we want that we should be happy in the meeting of Radha Krishna, and we should be sad in the separation of Radhika. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur tells, Sata Baramari Radhikara Virahatare. If separation comes, and I will see that Radhika is feeling separation, I will die lakhs and lakhs time. For Radhika, I can do anything. Sata Baramari. I want to die 100 times. So this is the essence of all work. discussion yesterday. Now we should come on the point. Shraddha, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti. I have heard that today in morning class, Sriman Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Maharaj discussed about Nishtha. And all were happy to hear. Very good explanation he did. So, in Nishtha in Srimad Bhagavad is written, Sridmatang Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridya Stho Jhapadrani Vidhunu Suhis Nasta Prayesu Abhadresu Nityam Bhagavad Sevaya Bhagavottam Slokir Bhakti Vaitis Vidyate Hridaya Ganthi Sarva Sansaya Chiyante Chasya Karmani Tis. In the second chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto.
First canto, second chapter.
So, you should explain if you can. 3. You can see from Bhagavatam. If you remember then. Oh.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha.
Oh, first of all, I want to tell 2 words. Oh. If by chanting, remembering, all kinds of unwanted things, anarth, aparad, has gone. Even there are so many anarths, and that are lay, vikshep, apratipatti, kasaya, rasaswad. Laya, what is the meaning of laya? Laya means sleepness. If you are chanting, remembering the Guru mantra like this, you will forget what you are doing after some time. And if your mind is empty, then you will sleep at once. No? But if there is Harikatha going on, you can hear, but sometimes if you have unearth, at that time too, you will sleep. And when kirtan, dancing, no sleep. But some devotees may be there. Kirtan is going on and all are dancing, but he is sitting. And it may be that he missed, but very rare. So this is first law. You can apply on you. Whether you can realize this, that if you are sitting and in the morning, after taking bath and putting tilak, and you are remembering Guru mantra. It may be that sometimes you will forget the what mantra and where you are doing. Some sleepiness may come. Otherwise, your this brain is memory is not there. Then it may be that hours and hours you can, and when you will woke up and see, oh, what I was doing? Oh, Guru Mantra. So don't do like this. And then big shape. When you are chanting your Guru Mantra or doing anything alone, then it may be that so many kinds of worldly things will come in your mind, what you have done in past. At that time, seeing that, looking that, oh, his mind is empty, so I must go. So they come and disturb. Also, apratipatti, you want to chant. Oh, from today I want to chant from morning 3 to whole day. And you began, and next day you saw that headache is so much, and you have fever and so many things. Knowing, even wanting that I should do, but you cannot. These are also unearths. Kasai, what you have done in past life, seen or any bad activity, their fruit will come. You are bound to taste these fruits. So, you should tolerate. Don't be worried for that. They will go very soon. And the rasaswad, what you have done good activity, the fruit of that will come. Oh, all will praise you. Oh, very good class. Krishna Das, a very good singer. So, all will be attracted. Or especially ladies, they will very attract. And they will give so much money, so much praise, and other things. Very dangerous. But at that you may feel that, oh, I'm very lucky that all are praising me and coming to me, sure. That became, in the life of my Bhakti-Sar Maharaj. Good singer, you know, Hari Katha very sweet, and so many attracted to him, and he was attracted. But now he is very strong. He is helping me in so many ways. So, these past activities of previous births, they may come. You don't like, but they will come. And if you are engaged in that, observed in that part, your bhajan will be over. But if you are doing bhajan in the guidance of your Guru and Vaishnava, very strongly, not looking towards all these things, always doing bhajan, then, Nishtha comes. Nishtha. After that. And after that, what? Ruchi will come. So I told him to speak on this subject.
So in the second chapter of the first canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, which our Srila Prabhupada has translated with the title Divinity and Divine Service, there are a group of shlokas there which Srila Gurudev has just referred to, and our Srila Prabhupada also referred to these very same group of shlokas when he first came to the Western world. We may remember in his prayer in Boston Harbor, and he was telling that the whole population here is covered by so many modes of passion and ignorance. Oh, how will it be possible for them to understand this great message of Srimad Bhagavatam? So, then Srila Prabhupada, he began to tell these verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. And he told that, actually, you have told, O Krishna, in your Srimad Bhagavatam, that if anyone hears this topic of the words of Srimad Bhagavatam, what powerful cleansing effect that this will have on their heart. So first of all, he quoted the verse, Shrinvatam Svakata Krishna, Punya Shravana Kirtana, Hridyantaksto Hyabadrani, Vidhunoti Suhrit Satam. So here, in this shloka, it is telling, Vidhunoti. Vidhunoti means completely cleansing. Here it is telling that Shrinvatam Svakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridyantaksto Hyabadrani. Now here the word abhadra is used. Abhadra, this means inauspicious things within the heart. Things that are obstacles to our progress in pure bhakti. Trying to come onto this level of nishta, like Gurudev is telling, so many of the symptoms of anishtita bhakti, unsteady bhakti, where one cannot concentrate on his bhajan. There are so many kashais, so many different things, anarthas, unwanted things within the heart which are hampering our progress. So these anarthas are so many different types. This morning, Sripad Bhaktisar Maharaj explained so much about anartha nivritti and nishta stage. So this shloka is actually telling that when someone begins to give oral reception, Shrinvatam, Svakata Krishna, when they begin to hear the topics of Krishna Katha, as powerfully explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is actually non-different than Krishna himself, then Krishna, who is Suhrit Satam. Suhrit Satam means the well-wishing friend. And he is situated within the heart of the devotee. Hridyantak sto. He is situated there within the heart. And he sees that the devotee is now hearing about him. So, what does he do? Vidhunoti Suhrit Satam. Krishna acts within his heart to cleanse all of these inauspicious things within his heart. And gradually, he becomes cleansed. Now the next verse is telling, Tada rajastamo bhava, nastak praishu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. So the word used here is naishtiki bhakti, which refers to the same level of attainment of nishta, naishtiki bhakti. So it is telling here that Nashtak prayeshu abhadreshu, by this cleansing process, when the abhadras, when the inauspicious things within the heart are gradually becoming eliminated, and prayeshu, they're very much eliminated, not completely, but almost coming to that point where the majority of these inauspicious things within the heart are eliminated. Then, nityam bhagavata sevaya, by the process of constantly hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam and serving Srimad Bhagavatam through oral reception and hearing from the person Bhagavatam. Because Bhagavat refers to two, the book Bhagavat and also the personality who is the pure Maha-Bhagavat Vaishnava. One very important point is that if someone wants to hear the Srimad Bhagavatam, then they must hear it from the lips of someone who has realized the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam. And also, he must be rasika and bhavaka. In the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam it is telling, Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam, Shukamukad amrita drava samyutam, Pibata bhagavatam rasam alayam, Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavaka. So here, rasik Vaishnavas have been referred to, and those who are bhavak, who are experiencing bhav within their hearts and tasting Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita Mati. They are tasting the excellence of Krishna Bhakti Rasa. And when they hear the Srimad Bhagavatam, they are envisioning these pastimes within their heart. And they are completely absorbed in the ecstasy of tasting Bhakti Rasa. So if someone hears the Srimad Bhagavatam from the lips of such Maha-Bhagavat Vaishnava, who is relishing the taste of Srimad Bhagavatam, and by serving those Maha-Bhagavat Vaishnavas, then all these abhadras within the heart gradually will become eliminated from the heart. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Then bhakti will come, pure Shuddha Bhakti, Uttam Bhakti will come within his heart to the Uttama Shloka, Sri Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who is always glorified by most beautiful, exalted, rasik poetry of Srimad Bhagavatam. He will relish and taste this. And then, at that time, he will become situated in performing Bhagavad Bhakti Bhajan. So, at that time, tada rajas tamo bhava kama lobha dayaschaye cheta etayar anavidham stitam sattve prasidati. So now at that time, then the effect of the lower modes of material nature, which are hampering one from actually becoming absorbed, all of these problems of not being able to perform nishtita bhajan, always being distracted, always falling asleep, not concentrating on one's mantras. These are because of the effect of the lower modes of passion and ignorance, rajas and tamas. So, the effect of those passion and ignorant modes are that one becomes absorbed in kama, lobha, adayaschaye, all these different enemies of becoming situated in pure bhakti, lust, anger, greed, envy, illusion, intoxication, kam, krodh, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, like this. So, when these become cleansed from the heart, tada rajas tamo bhava kama lobhadayasya cheta etayar anavidham stitam sattve prasidati. Now one's consciousness becomes cleansed, and he becomes situated in sattva gun. Stitam sattve. He becomes firmly situated in the mode of goodness. Now he is not any longer hampered by the lower modes of nature, and now he can perform bhajan to Krishna. And then Gurudev told one more sloka, Vidyate hridaya grantish, chidyante sarva shamshaya, kshiyante chasya karmani, drishta evat manishvare. So, these lower modes of passion and ignorance are like knots entangling the heart. Vidyate hridaya grantis. Grantis means like knots, binding the heart, constantly keeping one absorbed in this mundane world of attachment and illusion. So when these are pierced, vidyate hridaya grantis, chidyante sarva shamshaya, and all of his samshaya means all of his doubts, all of his illusions, they are completely dispelled. Kshiyante chasya karmani. This means that chain of fruitive action, which Gurudev was telling, one must suffer, because we have so many reactions coming from previous life sinful activities. So now that chain of sinful reactions becomes terminated. And drishta eva atmanishvare. Now he begins to see that Krishna is really within my heart. He is the supreme master. He is the supreme controller. And he begins to surrender to him fully and perform pure sharanagati. So this is the gradual, step-by-step progression that a bhakta will undergo when he is under the guidance of a pure Vaishnava, hearing Harikatha from the lips of that Vaishnava. These effects will take place. There is... Should I tell them?
Okay. Thank you. Very good class. Very good class. But you should know, even Nishtha has come. It may be Nishtha has come. But all unearth has not gone. Prayesu, he explained. Almost, but something is there. And the pinch. So no ruchi has come. He will feel so much labor in chanting and remembering.
Labor.
Hard work. Hard labor, hard work.
That chanting, remembering, or reading books, you know that only the medicine of heart rog and all others is name, very powerful. But he tries, but he cannot do so much. With interest, ruchi has not come. it will take so much labor. But when ruchi will come, very easy. He will not feel any labor or any effort. Without effort. He is sleeping, but his tongue is saying, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. He is going. No other things are coming in his mind. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. If he is in the operation room, theater room even, oh, Hare Krishna. Knowingly, unknowingly. Oh, this is called ruchi. But in nishtha, buddhi purvika, with intelligence, we think that, oh, this is the remedy only, Krishna bhakti. So we must do. And ruchi, naturally it comes. So I request Brajnath Prabhu to speak on ruchi, the specialities of ruchi. You can stand up and...
Chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Vancha kalpatarupyascha kripa sindhu evacha patitanam pavanepyo vaishnavepyo namo namaha. Sri Gurudev ordered me to speak on ruchi. So whatever I've heard, I will try to speak on that. I'm not elevated speaker like our sannyasis, but by Gurudev's mercy, I may say something. The stage of ruchi, as Sri Gurudev just mentioned, comes after nishtha. I wanted to mention one thing which is very important for us to also understand in the course of our practicing. Even though we have started in the beginning with Shraddha, and even we come up to the stage of Anatta Nivriti, Bhajana Kriya, even Nishtha, even Ruchi, if we are not careful, our Shraddha may again go. Especially two things are very important in this regard. That is, association with those who are non-devotees, those who are materialistic, those who are Mayavadi, impersonalist, who don't accept that God is a person. They think that God is impersonal. They think they themselves are God. Very dangerous to associate with them. By that, our intelligence, our consciousness will become polluted, and we will lose our faith in sadhu sangha, our faith in the process of sadhana and bhajan. Another very important thing to realize, as Gurudev has mentioned this maybe 2 years ago in San Francisco, how the devotees, they are in a critical stage. No sadhu sangha, or they have not so much interest. They think, oh, I have taken so much sadhu sangha, now I can manage on my own. They will say, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he did not associate with Gaudiya Math, he was householder. I can be householder. And when I am older, I will really perform pure bhakti. So this is very big mistake. Because if we do not associate with devotees, we have to associate with who? With non-devotees, especially with Stri Sangi. Stri Sangi means the opposite sex. For male it means female. For female it means male. If we associate with the opposite sex, then our Shraddha will also go. Even we have come to such a high stage, we are bound to lose our Shraddha, and again, we will have so many doubts, and we will think that this is not for me, bhakti, I should go away from the devotees. So these two things I wanted to mention. Then we come, as Gurudev ordered me, to Ruchi. When we attain the stage of Ruchi, so much taste is there in hearing Harikatha, coming in front of the deities, worshipping, doing kirtan, serving. There is two types of Ruchi described by our acharyas. One is Vastu Vaishishti Anapeksini, and one is Vastu Vaishishti Apeksini. Anapeksini and Apeksini. So the first Ruchi which will come is Vastu Vaishishti Apeksini. This is when Thakurji is very nicely decorated. We think, oh, how beautiful is Thakurji, yeah? How beautiful the dresses, the decorations. When anyone sings very beautiful kirtan, nice musical instruments, very beautiful voice, we become very inspired. Oh, that was a good kirtan, yeah? Some Ruchi is there.
Anyone is speaking on Bhagavad.
Very nicely speaker. Yeah, we think, oh,
Singing and dancing on so many ways.
we think this is wonderful, this is fantastic. But this stage, yeah, is called the first stage of Ruchi. Yeah. If we continue being in Sadhu Sangha, being very steady, continue especially to chant our Hare Krishna, Mahamantra, our Guru Mantra, everything. Never give up this process. Always continue to chant in good association, being steady. Then we may come to the next stage of Ruchi. That is Vastu Vaishishti Anapekshini. That is, even if Thakurji is not so nicely dressed, still so much taste we have to take darshan.
Any example?
Any example is there? Yeah.
Bansi Das Babaji.
Vamsidas Babaji, and particularly Srila Gurudev has mentioned one example. Of course, we cannot say that these devotees are in the stage of Ruchi, they are Mahabhagavat. But they show us that so much taste is there, even if Thakurji is not nicely dressed. Or they don't see that. In one example, we can cite Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. When we see Jagannath Dev, Baladev and Subhadra, we think these forms are not so beautiful. We think they have no arms, no legs, big eyes. Yeah. It is very hard to discover the beauty there. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, yeah, what did he experience when he took darshan of Jagannath Dev? He saw Brajendanandana Krishna, Shama Sundara.
Not Jagannath Balaram Subhadra.
Not Jagannath Balaram Subhadra. Yeah. He did not see the external, yeah, vision. He always saw, this is my Prananath, my most beloved. Yeah. When he heard Gita Govinda sung by any lady devotee, Srila Gurudev mentioned it may have been high-class devotee. When he heard Gita Govinda singing very beautifully, he ran after it, yeah, to catch that lady. He was so much attached and attracted by this beautiful voice and beautiful melody and song of Gita Govinda. So these are some examples of Ruchi, which is, yeah, in the stage of Anapekshini, where it may seem that Thakurji or anything is not, or Kirtan is not so beautiful. Like one example in our daily life, yeah, we can think some devotees, they don't have very good voice. They also cannot express themselves very well. You may all have experienced, yeah, to hear class from some devotees whose English is not so good. It may be even little broken English, but they are so much enthusiastic in presenting and so much feeling the urge to convince and give the message to the public that everyone becomes attracted. Yeah. So this is example of Ruchi in the stage, which is not necessarily symptomized by any beautiful decoration or any beautiful accompaniment of musical instruments. Then after Ruchi, if I...
No,
Okay.
it is okay. Very good. Oh, Bansidas Babaji Maharaj. A disciple of Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. He had Gaur Nitai, a very small vigraha, and he used to worship. Sometimes Gaur Nityananda, quite naked, that vigraha, no horn. On Ekadasi day, he cannot fast, he did not fast. And when there Ekadasi, no Ekadasi for 7 days continuously he used to observe Ekadasi. So he was very wonderful. One day he went to pick some flowers. Karnaful was and there was a small tree. He climbed down the tree, though he was old, but he climbed down the tree, and a boy came. Why you are
climbing our tree?
Our tree, this is my tree, and why you entered and you are
Picking flower.
picking? And then he also began some angry, Bansidas Babaji, and both began to quarrel, and that boy pushed him and he fell down. And he had received some injury. Then he became so angry and came to Gaur Nitai, blaming Nitar. Gaur, oh, you are very wicked. From today I will not offer you anything. But Nitai is very humble. And for Nimai, Gaurchandra, he used to quarrel with him. So, how it is? He told to Gaur, why you sent me to pick flowers and to climb on the tree, and why you brought that boy to quarrel with me and he pushed down? So you are the main cause of my injuries. Oh, today I will not cook for you. No worship at all. Here, Vastu Vaishishta Anapakhani. Whether Thakur is naked or what, no ornament, nothing. But his ruchi is always like that. He never thought that Vigraha and Gaur Nityananda are different. This. Oh, you can explain, Shyamrani, about Akshakti.
Om Jnanam Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksurum Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Srila Gurudev has ordered me to speak about the stage of bhakti called asakti. In Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's book, Sri Bhajana Rahasya, he explains that each stage of bhakti corresponds to a particular verse in Sri Sikshastakam by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. the stage that was just spoken about, Ruchi, has within it the verse, or the realization of the verse, Nadanam Najanamana Sundaring Kavitam Ava Jagadishi Kamayi, where the material desires are becoming almost nil in the stage of Ruchi. A semblance, Gurudev said, a shadow of that same freedom from desire other than to please Krishna and become his Ahoitaki Bhakta, that's in the pure stage of Anyavilasita Sunyam, begins as a shadow in Ruchi. Now coming to Ashakti, the verse that is realized in that stage is the next verse of Sri Sikshastakam. Ainanda Tananjakin Karam Patitamam Bisame Bhavam Buddho. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is praying, O son of Nanda, I am your eternal servitor, but although I am so, somehow or other I've fallen to this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as an atom of your lotus feet. So at this stage, some beginning of realization of Dasya Bhav, or servitorship to Krishna, or more specifically, in our line from Srila Rupa Goswami, service to the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna with a leaning toward Srimati Radhika, begins to be realized. Srila Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakur explains in his Sri Madhurya Kadambini that before the stage of Ashakti, one does not realize where his mind has gone, but it goes and then he has to bring it back. But in the stage of Ashakti, one does not realize how he becomes absorbed in Radha and Krishna. And it's very infrequent that he will forget them. So in Sri Bhajana Rahasya, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Gurudev in his commentary explains many, many beautiful prayers to Srimati Radhika at that stage of Ashakti, praying for that Dasya Bhav. Like Ha Devi Kaku Bhadagari Yajavacha Yacheni Pachyabuvidandavad Udvadarti Asya Prasadam Abudasya Janashikritva Gandharvike Nijagane Gananam Videhi. O Radhika, O Devi, I am very worthless and foolish, but even though I am so, and even though I don't deserve any mercy from you, still I'm begging you that with not ordinary begging, but I'm begging with throat choked up and stuttering, inability to speak, and rolling down on the ground. I'm begging you to please give me your prasadam. Please give your mercy to this worthless person and make me at the bottom of the list of your dasis. So this is the Gaudiya Vaishnav under the line of Srila Rupa Goswami. That version of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's prayer that oath, because we don't exactly fully want to follow Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Gurudev explained, because he is Srimati Radhika herself. So in that mood he's praying, O son of Nanda. But we follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers like Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. So we pray in that way. There are so many very beautiful prayers for the service of Srimati Radhika, and Srila Gurudev explains from Srila Raghunath Das Goswami's Stavavali, Srila Rupa Goswami's Stavamala, that when will I participate in joyfulness, seeing, just as Srila Gurudev was explaining earlier, The devotees in the line of Sri Rupa Goswami never liked to see the separation of Srimati Radhika for Krishna, but they always loved to see the separation of Krishna for Srimati Radhika. And in their perfectional stage, they will lie to Krishna and say Radhika went over there when she went over there, just to give Krishna more anxiety of separation. Similarly, when Radharani is defeated by Krishna in any game, they feel that my life is useless, it's devastated, there's no use to live. And when Radhika defeats Krishna, then they think my life is successful. So our acharyas teach us to pray, when will I give up the winning and losing of this world? So Ashakti, at that stage, there begins to be a reflection of the Lord in the heart. So the Lord's name, fame, form, qualities, and pastimes begin to reflect in the heart. And the devotee begins to feel a semblance of emotion. When that Ashakti is complete, matured, then one comes to the stage of Bhava Bhakti. But this is the stage beginning the semblance of spurti, or manifestation in the heart, and that becomes an actual revelation of seeing the Lord's pastimes in the stage of Bhava Bhakti.
Thank you. Can you say something about Asakti? Huh? If you can tell something. What you are telling? Or the better you should start. And if you don't, you cannot, then ask the help from your friend Krishna Bhajan.
Asakti. This is this stage wherein one realizes that for real, that he is the eternal servant of Krishna. Ainanda tanuja kinkaram patita mam vishame babam buddha. Lord Chaitanya is saying here, O my Lord, I am your eternal servitor. O son of Nanda Maharaj, not just any form of the Lord, but this form of the Lord, the son of Maharaj Nanda. I am your eternal servitor. We say it very easily, oh, I'm Krishna Das, I'm this Das, I'm that Das, like we know we're the servant of Krishna. But in this verse, Lord Chaitanya is actually waking up, describing the position of the sadhaka who's now woken up to the fact that he is the eternal servant of Krishna. And he's saying, somehow or other, I've fallen into this ocean of birth and death, Bhavam Buddhir. How is this possible? I have nothing to do with this material world. I'm not part of this material world. I'm eternal. I have nothing to do with birth and death and old age and disease. How is it possible that I ended up in this horrible place? Huh? It's just like if you're having a terrible dream at night and you can't seem to get out of it. And then all of a sudden, you know, someone shakes and wakes you and you're woken up and you realize, oh, I couldn't get out of that dream by myself. It was a horrible dream, but now you realize it had nothing to do with me. It's completely past, it's disappeared, it has no reality whatsoever. This is asakti, when one comes to complete, as Srimati Shamrani Didi said, the forgetfulness of Radha Krishna is momentary, if at all, at this stage. Asakti. Intention, mamata also comes at this stage. Ruchi, there was taste for these features of bhajan, and the process of bhajan itself was the one's attraction for Krishna consciousness. But in asakti, now Krishna himself becomes the object of one's bhajan and one's attraction. He's getting an actual glimpse into his actual swarup siddhi, his perfected spiritual nature. There's some reflection of this coming now. Once I heard Srila Gurudev explain, just like in a bookshelf with a glass case, you can see the book, but you can't take it out yet and read it and go through the contents. So there's some dawning of our spiritual identity, our relationship, our service with the Lord, but things aren't completely clear and we're not yet fully participating in those things yet. That will come in the later stage of Bhav, but this Asakti is a very, very high stage of devotional service.
Thank you so much. But something lacking that I want, and that he should make any effort to explain. Not on rail.
Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chaksurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So, Srila Gurudev ordered me to describe about Asakti. Asakti means attachment. As before you have heard from Gurudev that Nishtha is Buddhi Purvika, means you are doing by your own intelligence. After that Ruchi, Savhaviki means naturally. After that attachment, without doing you could not survive your life. You bound to do. Just like Gurudev has given example so many times, like Billa Mangal. So before describing this, I want to tell something. The Asakti is two types, Bhajan Visayak and Bhajaniya Visayak. One for your Bhajan, another for whom we are doing Bhajan, means Bhajaniya or worshipable deity. I shall explain these 2 points later on. So, Srila Gurudev gave example about Billa Mangal. Billa Mangal has some attachment for the prostitute Chintamani. One day, due to this nature of this material world, his father passed away. During Shraddha ceremony, so many Brahman has come. He will bound to feed them, but he has so much attachment for that Chintamani. He took so many paraphernalia, which cooked for the all Brahmins and relatives, and went a walk out from his house. Not in general stage, heavy shower of rain, thunderbolt, and the river was overflooded. When he came, he thought, oh, how I can go there? Then he saw one log of wood is floating on the water. He take a cross, and he arrived other side, the house of that prostitute Chintamani. Still heavy shower of rain. He could not enter. He knocked the door. But it's so hard because too much sound is coming from rain. No one came to enter the door. Then he circumambulated the house. Then he saw, oh, Chintamani hang one rope for me. Better, I can climb through rope and can go inside. So he climbed, catching the rope, and went inside. When he went inside, it was too cold. He could not climb down properly. He fell up from that top part, and very big sound came. Then Chintamani sent her assistant, her maidservant, oh, go, where from sound is coming? She came, thought, oh, that Brahmin Billamangal has come. Billamangal come? In this situation, today's father Shraddha ceremony, she came, both of them came and took him inside, changed his cloth, make some fire and make him warm. After that, Chintamani asked, how you came in here? Oh, I saw one, you keep on hanging rope for me, so I took the help of that rope and came inside. Okay, I never hang any rope, please let us come. Then they took lantern and came. At the time rain stopped. He saw, oh, there is a very big poisonous snake. Oh, you could not understand, you have no difference between this poisonous snake and a rope? How come you are? What kind of person you are? Well, how you take across the river? Oh, one very big log was floating on the water. I took it and take across, and it is in this side. Okay, let us go. When Bintamani, Billamangal came, they saw this is not at all a log, it was a dead body. Foul smell is coming from the dead body. That foul smell not pinching his heart, not any bad foul smell not coming through his nostril. Why? Because he has so much attachment for Chintamani. Then Chintamani told, if you have so much attachment for my body, flesh and blood, if you have such attachment for Krishna, then your life will be successful. So this is the example of attachment. Another example Gurudev used to give, early in the 80s Gurudev used to...
And what became of Billamangal?
After that Billamangal give up that place and he went for
He
Vrindavan.
attached in bhajan, and after that in bhajan.
After he went Vrindavan, he attached with bhajan. After that, at last, attachment came for bhajaniya Visaya, means Krishna. Gurudev used to give one example. In early of 80s, he used to teach us. Only few brahmacharis were there, like myself, Subhanand Tirtha Maharaj, Premananda Prabhu, Ban Maharaj, Krishna Das, and others, only few brahmacharis are there. They used to teach us Tattva Sandarbha, Bhakti Sandarbha, and Priti Sandarbha. So Gurudev explained once, Ja Priti Abhiveki Naam Visesho no Paini, Tamanu Sarpati me Visaya Napa Sarpati. Just like a material person, he is working hard in Calcutta.